Are just like me, just trying to figure out notary stuff right now. So if that is you, stay tuned to this video. You can find ways that you can kind of maximize the end of your year as a notary, and what you can start doing moving forward into the new year to already get on the good foot. Get on the good foot. We are at the year end. It's midday, but I'm still having coffee because it is freezing outside. Today is November the 20th. And a week before Thanksgiving, I have already started to put out Christmas decor. Head over to my Instagram if you want to check out my tree, how I've decorated my tree. It's so pretty. But yeah, one of my Christmas mugs to do this video. Hopefully you guys will enjoy.
This feels, tastes, smells so good. This coffee smells good. All right, let me have another sip.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I know you guys have been waiting for it. I know. Wait no longer. I am coming here with a notary update. I know, you guys, it's been a minute, because the channel is to build confidence, to motivate women, because I do enjoy sharing all sorts of content, but I know you guys love notary videos the most. Y'all, I'm still doing notary stuff. Y'all are too. I'm sure you guys are also doing notary stuff as well. As you know, the industry has just slowed up considerably. I still do quite a bit of work throughout the week, but nowhere near as much as I did the prior year, right? Even just looking at my finances from what the business brought in for notary work, it is significantly different than it was last year. So not as much as it was, but also I have scaled back to do, as the season kind of slowed up this year, I also kind of pivoted and started to do other things and prioritize those things as well. So there was work that I just didn't take when I go to look at financially where my business was in terms of what I brought in for notary loan signing versus where it is today. I did not prioritize it as much. Okay, I want to do these things, and when the work came, I was so committed to doing those things, I didn't jump in it. But I wanted to come in here, you guys, and just talk to you about how you need to close out your year. Now, hopefully you're still doing all your tracking of your expenses, as you're invoicing, all of that sort of thing. I have some of my stuff I need to get done today and this coming week, so I'll pull you that. Hold for a sec. Y'all, don't judge me. This little thing here is where I keep a lot of my receipts that have not been logged into my Notary Gadget. Now, you guys know I use Notary Gadget to kind of do my business finances, my blogging finances, my business finances, and notary work, which kind of tallies what I make in notary loan signing. But I do also put other income that I get into that, and I categorize it based on my business, my blog, and etc. So I love the system. I'll link the video that I kind of talked about it. But all of these receipts, y'all, are receipts that I still need to put in there before the year's end. I would say to you that I also don't file my taxes the first month that I can, which is January. I do not file my taxes then. I typically don't file my taxes until April. So the very last month that you can without being penalized. So that's typically when I try to file my taxes. But something like this is probably about a month and a half worth of receipts. So it's not complete, maybe it's a little more. It's not completely behind, but I do need to log this and then file it where I will put it after it's been logged into my accounting software, right? But just so that you can make sure that you're getting the appropriate write-offs and that sort of thing, you don't want to not do this major task as a business owner, because girl, you'll need to be owing no taxes, and or you want to be able to get all the things that you can as a business owner. And this is, hopefully you're keeping your receipts. If not, girl, we need to do a whole another video about that. I would say, as part as finalizing your year's end stuff, is that you want to get into whatever software you're using, QuickBooks, Notary Gadget for me, whatever it is that you're using, you want to start to close out the year. We're at the end of November, which December is quickly approaching, and you don't want to feel slammed to do everything. So start to try to kind of tally up those things at logging and filing all the things you need to, so you can have a fresh start in January. You won't be doing this in January and February. You'll be marketing your business. You'll be building those relationships, working on all of those goals that you have put on your vision boards. I need to pull out my vision board this week. Girl, this year, where did it go? It flew by. And for the life of me, I'm like, there's so many things on my vision board that I've done, but also things that I did not open myself up to, which I need to do more of that. I will also say that I am one that create a vision board every year, or just about every year, and I keep them for several years, right? So I kind of start to look at them, see what I've accomplished. And it's hard to throw away those visions, because those visions, whether you made them or not, are something you want to just kind of cherish. So I think this year I'm going to compile a brand new vision board. I'm going to kind of get rid of the older ones. If I can let them go. If I can let them go, because I just started doing them again. So that's a tip, you guys. Just kind of close out your year end. So just tracking the expenses is going to be imperative to how you leverage your business during tax season for the money that you brought in. If you have not paid your taxes, if you have not tracked your expenses, if you haven't been able to show a gain versus loss, etc., your accountant will walk you through all of it. But it is so much better. You can't bring your accountant those bag of receipts. I don't know. My accountant ain't having that. You better come with a more legible system so that they can see it. They do want to see the originals if they're asked. So you do want to hold on to those and file those, but you want to make sure that you're logging it in a system. It's just going to make for a great transition for the end. So y'all, where did the word go? Where did the word go? As you guys are aware, the notary loan signing business has dwindled tremendously. People are still out making money. People are still, doing it full time. I only did it part time. But even with part-time work, my business was on fire. It was a constant of turning signings down, turning work down. And now I have, on plenty of my videos, you guys know that I set a goal for the week financially of what I want to make for my business. And that number used to be so high for the week, y'all. When I just think about what it was a year or two ago for my weekly financial budgets or goal rather, and I think about this year's weekly goal, baby, it is from here to there. It is drastically different. Nonetheless, it does prepare me financially to make sure that I'm doing the things I need to do, and also accepting the jobs that I need to accept. Because as I mentioned, I will, because the business has slowed down a bit, I would essentially just not take work, because in my mind, this was my goal, and I'm going to use this time instead of running over to make a check or a lower amount of a check. I will prioritize my time to do something else that may bring in more money or that may be more beneficial to my time, right? So I have not been chasing the dollar, where 2 years ago to a year ago, it was given prioritization. Let's get to the bag. Let's get to the bag, baby. I was running these streets just so that I can get to appointment to appointment to appointment to appointment, back to back to back to back. But the money followed. So I wasn't mad about it. But now I'm trying to find a way to make money without being so actively involved. I still, again, go out and do signings, but I'm trying to leverage my business in a different way. Strongly encourage you guys to do a website. I know I also told you guys how to do a Google website where you can get immediate work from your local neighbors who are looking for notary publics so that they can get general notary work. But having a website, I will try to link somewhere on this how much traffic my actual website may get from my Google page. And you can kind of see that people click on your website, they build relationships through those links. And it also just makes your business look extremely professional. I have created both my blog website and my business website. And in doing so, I have been able to present my business in a professional way when I am going after grants, when I am building partnerships with title companies or other partners. It's always great to have. My business website is nowhere where I want it to be, but it's a great start to just have a professional something. There will be a pivot in my business. I'm not sure if I am going to have a third website for that pivot, or if that website will serve as just, again, the umbrella for all the other things that I'm doing within my business, which it may very well be. So in saying that, I would just encourage you to just start while you have a little more free time, to potentially use this free time to build websites, to build flyers, or those kind of marketing tools that will help your business grow. Use that time to create a list of how you want to promote yourself. I also have a video on here on how you build and leverage your business as a general notary. But start doing a list about what you can do, 5 things that you can do to promote your business. It could be marketing it in your community. It could be starting that website. It could be getting business cards, whatever that is for you. Start to think about those things, and then on that free time, start to do things that get you to those goals, right? So start creating your website, start creating your business card and that sort of thing. So consider that as well while you have a little more free time. A great way to promote it is during the end of the year. This season is a beautiful way to, thank your current partners, to also build on those partnerships. So this is a perfect time to send out holiday cards with your business information, contact information in it, and or a business card. Do not forget to add your business information, because they're working with a number of notaries. So you don't want to mistakenly have them think you were somebody else sending them the card. Immediately let them know who it is, who have actually sent them this beautiful card and personal note, and make sure that you send it out, whether it's electronic, maybe it's via mail, whatever your preference is. Just make sure you maintain those relationships that you've built, particularly your direct clients. So your direct title companies or lenders, mainly title companies that you have worked with over this year. Make sure they know that you appreciate the business that they have provided to you. Tell them thank you, so you can maintain those relationships, so that they can, first thing January, girl, when they had that sign, and they're gonna be like, call this nice nice young lady or young man who sent us out this holiday card to give thanks. So I would encourage you guys to do that. Remember all the tips that I used to share with you guys in terms of finding those cards in like Marshall's. You don't have to break the bank or Staples in the clearance aisle and that sort of thing. If you are anything like me, you are going for the most inexpensive ones. And also you can do it electronically. How you find the people that you work with, a good place is SnapDocs. On your dashboard, it'll say, I think it says vendors. It says vendors, I believe. And you click on the vendors and it'll show you a list of them. If you click on the vendor, it'll tell you some contact information for them, particularly an email. So if you're going to do a massed email to just thank them, that would be a great way to get your contact list, right? Maybe even add a cute picture. Baby, I'm gonna add that to my own checklist because I need to make sure that I'm prioritizing things that way to have a tighter deadline. So girl, while you're doing it, I'm gonna be doing it too. Okay, so let's do it together. In the interim, you guys, be certain to do all the things that will give you additional income. One of the things that I have done, and I was trying to familiarize myself with more vendors. Sorry, you guys, my nails are horrible, okay? Side note, I went to go get my nails done. Within 2 days, it started to peel like it was regular polish, and the day she could redo it, I had been booked since every day. At this point, it's going to be given full set for a brand new thing. And I'm not going back to this woman who I've been to for years. I was saying, I was just simply saying that you can do other things in addition to doing general notary work. One of the things I have been adding onto the business as the season slowed for notary loan signing was field inspections. Now, I did a little bit of when I went on to YouTube University, so how some of my fellow other notaries have been doing it, and I started to sign up. I have signed up for a couple. I'm only working with one vendor right now, and I think they're called field inspectors. No. I'm gonna link it down, girl. I've been doing it for about a month or two, maybe 2 months. And again, here or there to kind of fill in gaps when the week has been slow. I get quite a bit from Trend Source. I have not done any with them because they are quite far away and it's not worth the money for me to drive that far from where I am. I do need to narrow down the search, just haven't had time or patience to do that just yet, but maybe I will going into the new year just so I can maximize the field inspections, because that is a great little supplement in addition to not having a full schedule of notary loan signing. If, say for example, I do 4 loan signings for the week, I might do 4 field inspections, which could range from 20 to 70 bucks. 20 to 70 bucks, but baby, the field inspections that I'm doing, you get out the car, you say zoop, zoop, zoop with the picture. 4 pictures, you done. It takes you more time to get out there than to actually do the task when you get there. It is a quick assessment. It is literally 4 pictures, and then you're back in your car, you upload those into this little form, yes, no questionnaire that takes 2 minutes, okay? But it may take me 20 minutes to get there. So I'm thinking about that when there's extra time, or when there's a very slow week, or when I'm trying to absolutely hit my weekly goal, financial goal, and I'm not close enough there. I will start to fill that with field inspections, because I can also do that as long as it's daylight, and it's been getting dark here about 7:30-ish, close to 8 o'clock. So I can do that further into the evening, and you can do it within like 2 days. I've been pretty bad with it. Some days I don't get them done for like 2 days. They be like, where is the work? This is past due. And I be like, I got y'all. It's coming. I just don't got the time right now, but it's coming. I want that money. It'll be easy. And they will. They'll be like, they'll ask. They'll say, what's the status? And I'll say, oh, I should have it completed today. And they're always pretty good. And in the event that they need me to go back out there, I will go back out there. I've had 2 times they asked me to go back out because I missed in one note. It said it wanted like a picture of the side of the house, and I completely omitted that. And girl, it was a solid like 25 minutes away from me. And it was in the direction of where I was already going that particular day, is why I accepted it. But then when they said they needed me to go back out there, I was like, are y'all gonna pay me some more money? Because that was a drive. And they were like, no, it was in the original file. I was like, okay, this has to be reassigned then. Punkin', I ain't going back out there. And they had no issue. They was like, no worries. Okay, we'll reassign it. I'm sorry I done wasted my gas to go out there the first time, but I'm not going to be wasting my gas to go back out there and not get nothing after. Okay, y'all go ahead and have it. I was going that way anyhow. I'll tell you that if you are doing this full-time versus part-time, you can feel your morning. You can get out there at 7 a.m. when the sun come up and be 6 of them in less than 2 hours and be on your way doing something else. So it's certainly a great way. And then you get your little $200 check here or there every week. All right, you guys, that is all I have. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I wanted to check in because I know that you guys love notary content, and I love it too. I want to give you meaningful information. You are in this, I'm sure, real hard in the paint, and you already know ain't no work out there. Well, I got to come in here and make y'all more depressed. Get into the comments. Let's kiki about what you guys are doing to kind of supplement that extra time. This coming year will be doing more grant writing. I do a little bit of it now. I've gotten some grants, but I am about to be going for the Augusto, honey. I'm about to be going for the big money, okay? And how I do that will certainly require me to spend more time with building a stronger business plan, building a thought about where I want my business to go. And that just doesn't happen overnight, right? So listen, y'all know God got us. God got us. Those who are doing this full time, stay out there in the trenches. Those who are doing it part-time like myself, let's figure out how we continue to make this money, but also continue to grow our business. Until next time, you guys, happy holidays. Peace. Bye-bye.